I was the shared dux of my high school, which is valedictorian for you Americans. And I have a perfect GPA at university. And I'm dropping out of my pre-med career or pre-med study to be a doctor, to be a YouTuber. And as you guys can probably tell by the lack of views on this video, probably, I don't have many subscribers. I'm not very successful yet. My goal with this video is to give advice to people who are going through a similar thing right now. It's not really advice, but I guess just like, I don't know, just a chat, just sit down, we're having a chat. So as someone changing paths in life a bit, obviously going from being a doctor to being a YouTuber, quite a switch. I've noticed that when you change paths, you kind of have to change people. So all the people around you are kind of on a similar path, or they have similar values to you and stuff. And this isn't always just careers, but it's often linked. So you might have a certain group of friends who likes like going out and partying or something, and then maybe you decide you want to not do that. That's changing paths as well. It doesn't have to be linked to a career, but it often is. And the tough part about changing paths is that you have to break away from those people and find new people who are going that way. And it's a really tough thing to do. And for me, it's one of the things one of the reasons I've considered like not changing paths is because it's so hard and there's so few people going this direction. And I think a lot of people can kind of relate to that. Maybe you haven't changed paths yet, but the people around you, you're not really liking them anymore. And you kind of just want to conform and stick with them because it's easier. Or maybe like you're just struggling now because you have let go of those people, but you can't find new people. And so I wanted to chat about that. And to that, I would say you got to go your own way. You've got to figure it out. And there's always, no matter what path you go, there'll be some people who are also going that way who you can be friends with. There's 7 billion people or 8 billion people now. Like you'll be able to find someone who is like you can get along with. And it may take a lot of effort. Particularly if there's not many people doing what you're doing and who have the same values as you, but you'll find people. And this is some more motivation for you guys. Obviously I haven't actually found people, so I'm not giving advice. I'm just kind of hyping you off remember, it's a chat. It's a, friend to friend chat. So when you're changing groups of friends and you're not sure if you'll find new friends on that new path you're going, so basically, you're not sure you'll find friends because you kind of got unique values. My advice would be like, people who are further down that path than you have friends. The easy one for YouTubers. Most YouTubers I know have plenty of friends, and I don't. And I mean, like YouTuber friends who they can get along with. I don't, but they're further down the path than me. So the way I see it is like, I'm pretty confident that if I just keep doing what they did to succeed for long enough, I will succeed as a YouTuber. And it's the same thing for making friends. If I do the same things as them, so like put myself out there, do all the, practice talking to people and all that, then I will get to where they are because I'm doing the same stuff they did and I'll get there. I don't think it's any different to that. So, you obviously don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a lot longer than it took them, just as like it might take longer to succeed as a YouTuber, and this applies to anything. So the uncertainty is more around the length and the effort it will take rather than whether or not you will succeed. Because there's a pretty good chance like you'll be able to make some friends who have the same values as you. So with the time thing though, it is uncertain how long it will take and how much effort it will take. So I don't have much to say about that. Maybe it will take ages, but have hope, I've kind of changed paths. So that's one person. All the people watching this video have. So you're not the only one, like there's plenty of people, probably more than you think, who are looking to kind of change and meet some new people who are better aligned than their old friends were. So you're not alone and you will get there eventually. It just may take a while. So that's my little pep talk done. I was going to write a poem, but I didn't have time. So I will see you guys next time. And remember, it's all good. You'll get there.